Talking the benches, me and you, who and we chilling with 10. We out to the couch, you can't fuck on the bed. Little bit, these star hoes making me sick. Wanna go out and fly in the truck, but I just want her to suck on the dick.
The art of shooting your shot.
Shooting your shot doesn't apply to just dating. Any scenario where you gotta take the risk, you gotta put up a shot. If you wanna get into a certain college or you want a certain job that you wanna apply for, you'll never know unless you try. And shooting your shot, there's a science to it, especially with dating. It's not easy. At first, sometimes you may be putting up Deladova level shots, but sometimes people might just be...
Nigga said Deladova. Nigga, sometimes you're putting up Rudy Gobert shots, my nigga. Have y'all ever seen a nigga airball a dunk? Well, I have, and his name is Rudy Gobert!
Clockwork for them. But sometimes people might just be Curry from 3. Putting up shots is like clockwork for them.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple times, feel me, I shot, that shit was definitely a Rudy Gobert shot. But that shit went in. That shit dropped OD fucking fast. So feel me, it really depends on how good you look. Cause if you're ugly, you possibly gonna be shooting like fucking a Kempe Mutombo. Some niggas I don't even know how they hoop and they get it. I don't know. Some niggas just.
And for me, unfortunately, I can't say the same. So I sat down and I thought to myself, if I make a video on shooting my shot, maybe that will help me get over the fear of it. Or maybe not, I don't know. Although it may be uncomfortable, sometimes when you feel it's right, you gotta step up to the court. The amount of times I've bitched out of a shot is unreal. I can't be afraid to be a risk taker. It can definitely be nerve-wracking and uncomfortable, not only for you, but the person being approached as well. There were times where I did shoot my shot, but there were definitely times where I wanted to do it, but I never did. Last semester.
Quick story time. I'm gonna tell the story time later when, feel me, when niggas is fake up. But first ever girlfriend, well, not first ever girlfriend, but my first love, feel me, I was even supposed to talk to her. Cause at this time, I was dead a whore. I was talking to like 40 different girls that was at that same exact pool. I seen her, I was like, I want her. I went up to her. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous as shit. I was scared as shit. I thought she was gonna dump my shit. I thought she was gonna fucking block by I thought she was gonna block by James my shit. She didn't. Feel me? Niggas went for her. And niggas is now sturdy. Niggas had it. Feel me? I don't know if I could get back. That's the one problem, but all in all, always take that risk, feel me?
There was this girl who I did a group project with, and she seemed really cool, so I was like, damn, I kind of want to get to know her more. And I told myself like 3 times, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go talk to her after class. And I never fucking did it. You know, I don't know what happened to all that energy. I guess I just fumbled the ball, I don't know. But some of the reasons why I didn't do it is I kind of got in my own head about the fear of
that is the #1 problem. That's why I just learned to just not care and just go about my time. Feel me?
rejection and the fear of putting up a bad shot. I feel like that one's even worse, because if I go up to a girl and say some dumbass shit, I can just wrap things up right here. Like, I'm just gonna feel embarrassed even sitting in that class the next day. It's one thing if I at least go out of my way, put up a good shot. At least I can say I tried. If I put up a complete ass shot from left field, I feel like a moment like that would keep me.
Nigga, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put up a couple bad shots in my time. Now looking back at it, those just help me. Those bad shots help me make the good shots. You feel me? Not every shooter is supposed to go 100% from the field. Miss some shots. You're not gonna be perfect all the time. Feel me? Sometimes it's defense. Sometimes you have an off day.
Up at 3 a.m. Now, everybody knows at this point that rejection isn't as bad as you think it is. I'm sure a lot of people have told you this. The worst she can say is no, which is...
The worst she could say is not no. The worst she could say is... Ew! Start laughing with her friends and go like, you're joking, right? Never happened to me though, but feel me?
True for most cases, but for some cases, it can get a lot worse than no. When you don't really think about this fear of rejection and you kind of just do it, you'll be in a better flow during that initial conversation, which will lead to a better result. You gotta hype yourself up a little bit, not too much. You can't be egoed out, but you know what I mean. Now, I'm not really somebody who's smooth or anything like that. I am not a textbook example. When I do put up shots, man, I just try my best. And sometimes it works out, sometimes not really. And it is what it is, bro. But this phenomenon of me feeling like I gotta be the smoothest dude on earth makes me overthink the shot. Now, I don't know why I do this, but I really just sit there and try to plan the shot, and I'm just overthinking everything. Like, I just sit there and try to break down every possibility in my head before I do it. But this is not something you can predict, so I don't know why I'm trying to sit there thinking of every outcome. Now, it's okay to have an idea and be calculated as to what you're gonna do and say during the approach. But when you sit there and overthink it like I do, that's where the problem comes in. I'm really sitting there like a coach on the sidelines trying to make a whole playbook. Like, that's just not gonna...
And see, this is why you have the mandatory roles. Feel me? Mandatory roles, or MR, for certain niggas, mandatory roles is pretty much one of your bro is the head coach, your other bro's the point guard, and you're the shooting guard. This usually go by smoothness, looks, and knowledge. Your head coach, he might generally be the type of nigga that's in a relationship, but feel me, he used to be in the game, so he knows what he's talking about. The point guard, nigga, he knows how to run the ball. He's smooth. He could make a bad play into a great play. And the shooting guard is just the nigga that catches the eye, so he could just so he could shoot that bitch. Feel me? Everybody needs mandatory roles, but not every time is niggas gonna have the same mandatory roles. That's the thing. Niggas is not gonna always have the same mandatory roles. If niggas have the same mandatory roles every time, hey, I don't know. There's something wrong with your group. But my group, we rotate mandatory roles. So me, especially if my son is in a relationship. I mean, not if my son is in a relationship. If my son not in a relationship, we switch between head coach and players. But my son is in a relationship, so he's permanently the head coach now. So yeah.
Dudes across the globe could reach out, and hell, even celebrities could reach out. Now, when you shoot your shot, you never want to come off too forward or move too fast, but you can't be slow as hell either. Like, you can't sit there and just wait for the perfect moment. You have to just do it when you feel the time is right. You kind of have to find this middle ground, but if you wait too long, you're gonna miss the opportunity. Like, in my personal experience, there were some shots I just let the opportunity pass and I never even took them. Like, if you don't even try it, you're automatically airballing. I kind of have to think about it like that, I guess. And there were definitely times where I shot too early, which I was embarrassed about that.
Bro, if you shoot too early, feel me, there's always a chance you could regain the ball and shoot again. But if you shoot too late, there's not a chance there's probably a chance you could get it, but the chance is probably very fucking low
At the time, but I moved on and I learned from it. And I've definitely said shit before that was just embarrassing. And I don't want to repeat that, but I mean, we all airball sometimes, so it's all right. It's inevitable. You're going to airball at one point or another. You have to accept it. Like, it's one thing if it's a brick. It wasn't necessarily a bad shot, but it's another if you airball. You just feel another level of embarrassment after it. Now, some shots can get clowned by the internet. You could be a screenshot in somebody's group chat. You could get posted on social media. Okay, the odds of that are very low, but you know what I mean.
It's not low.
But recently there was...
Yo, I want you to always remember, the odds are low, but never zero. Niggas never die from a stingray. What happened to, fuck, what was his name? I think he died in 2007. He died to a stingray. The chances are low, but never zero. Shoot with caution, buddy.
This dude who got clowned by a lot of the internet, and his name is Sykkuno. Listen, you know, I don't really keep up with all the unemployed drama, but all I know about this dude is he went viral for saying some bullshit like, my XP bar is low. If I ever said that shit to somebody, I would just have to block myself at that point. Sometimes you could just hype yourself up and you think you got the easiest screen ever, and then it's just a complete airball. And sometimes when you finally get the confidence to shoot the shot, you make the approach, the most unexpected thing can happen.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Oh my.
Nigga said brick. Nigga, that shit didn't even fucking leave his hand. Nigga put it up and then just dropped it. Nigga.
God. This dude literally just got stuffed in the paint. Holy shit. And not only did he have to deal with the embarrassment of being rejected, somebody yelled brick. At that point, bro, I'd start making the trip home. I am not putting up with that. And that type of shit is going to happen, but you gotta keep pushing forward. More shots will be shot in the future. Definitely really embarrassing in the moment, but eventually you'll feel better about it. I don't know what's worse, that or not even getting a response at all.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Excuse. Hello. Am I tripping right now? Hello. Excuse me.
This dude really got his whole existence ignored. Okay, this is...
Shorty deadass just said, you're not there. I can't see, I can't hear.
Top 5 worst rejections for sure. Every time I watch shit like this, bro, I just feel bad. But you know, sometimes that type of shit can happen. You can say hi and get nothing back because some people just aren't in the mood to have a conversation. And also, some people don't want to be on camera. So just by turning that camera on, you increase your odds of getting rejected. Now, not only do I see videos of people shooting shots in the comment section, these dudes are really putting up shots in public servers, bro. I can't believe it. Some people don't assess the quality of the shot and they just throw up complete air balls like it's nothing. Like, look at this comment, for example. I'm not a photographer, but I can picture me and you together. Now, this shot was already contested to begin with because he's in a fucking comment section.
Nigga
So,
shot from the
to
comment
nobody's
section.
surprise, the girl did not reply. When you throw up a contested shot like this, there's no reason for you to come back. But this dude came back and said, cool, I see nobody wants a nice guy anymore.
Come on. Like nobody wants a nice guy anymore.
Just cut your losses, bro. That's literally the worst thing you could say. This comment has got to be rage bait, bro. Like, there's no way somebody actually said this. You got to just accept that you put up a bad shot and keep it pushing. That's it. And now everybody that watches that video on TikTok will see this comment. So pretty much spitting game in a public comment section is like a humiliation ritual. You're just doing it to yourself. And now getting rejected is tough. And as you get rejected more and more, you'll develop thicker skin. It's tough, but eventually you get over it. But some people don't. And they start crashing out like this in DMs. Dude, there is no reason for you to crash out like this in a bunch of
I'll never forget my sister. My sister dead told a nigga, I don't want nothing to do with you no more. The nigga started to quote unquote threatened to end the game early. I looked at her and I simply told her, block him. Cause what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is he like there's like, no, gang, no. No, that's bad drip. That's bad drip. That's terrible shots. That's evil shots. That's wicked shots. That's not good.
Rats, just move on. Dude really said, hey, Sigma King behavior versus little bitch attitude. Let's see who wins. Dumb bitch L. Bro, this shit is making me laugh just reading it. Who the hell refers to themselves as a quote unquote Sigma King? This is not something, well, in your words, quote unquote, a Sigma male would be doing. So first of all, he was speaking to a brick wall for an entire day, closed it off with, oh, I will jork off over you in celebration. And then he came back a day later and said, hey, would you say my boyishness is what's charming about me? Just asking all the girls on my message list. Not interested in you. I'm just asking.
This nigga putting up Tony Snail's numbers. This nigga is putting up Tony Snail numbers. Once put up this Tony Snail stat sheet. What the fuck is he talking about right now?
Huh? Okay, I don't even know what that means, but there's no reason for you to open it back up again. It's not gonna happen. You really thought this shit was salvageable? You said yesterday that you were gonna do you-know-what in celebration. But yeah, this dude's basically just humiliating himself. Watch his video about humiliation rituals on the end screen. Just click on it.
Bro.
First things first, I thank God for the blessings he told me I'm about to receive. The girl I was with wasn't doing me right, so I know that I had to retreat. Whenever I need to go vent, I just pick up my phone and just rap on a beat. Life is a beautiful thing if you make it, it's really just how you perceive. And honestly, I could agree. Gotta practice whatever you preach. I gotta keep pushing through storms, cause I know the sun is just waiting for me.